What's up? How are you doing? This will be like my, I've played it several times. It's been years, though. I'm doing okay. Doing alright. It's a good night for Eternal Darkness. I love this game. It's like one of my favorites.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
Yeah, hopefully. If I remember everything. It'll come back to me, though, I'm sure. The Mana Rock, Manta Rock rune. Yeah, boy. Yeah, once I found it, like I had one later playthrough that I that I missed it. Hopefully I won't this time. I felt like an idiot because it seemed like it was kind of obvious. So I always use Mana Rock though. Yeah, for real. This game's beautiful. I wish they had finished the follow-up. Oh, really? I don't, but I would love to see that. I would absolutely love to see that. Nice. Yeah, dude, I bet that was awesome.
Flesh, bone, bound together with the oddest magical
Yeah, people never really took it
This
seriously.
wretched book is where it all began so long ago. Before time, before humanity.
It's kind of the,
I am
I
Dr.
think kind of
Edward
the same
Roydness.
treatment that
I am a
VR was
clinical
getting.
psychologist.
It's getting a little bit
I
better
am
for
also
VR, though.
dead. This is not my story, nor even the story of the Roivas family. It is the story of humanity. Like it or not, believe it or not, as you will.
Oh, man.
Your perceptions will not change
That
reality,
Metroid Prime is
but
sweet in
simply
VR.
color it. Humanity has been on the edge of extinction for 2 millennia, ignorant of so much and dependent on so few. The Guardians grow restless. Their time
Kind of seems like one of
again
those games that would be perfect
Whether by
in VR.
fate or misfortune, my family has crossed their path, and they didn't take kindly to it. Their attention turns to my granddaughter, for she is the last of my line,
Yeah.
and the last hope for humanity.
The nightmare. I love that feigned recoil. Yeah. Yeah, it really does have a small amount of bedrooms, for real. I just played through Alone in the Dark, and it's kind of the same thing.
Hello?
Miss Alexander.
Alexandra Roivas?
Like it's on like
Yeah, who's this?
3 levels above the ground,
The Rhode Island Police.
like not counting the cellar.
Sorry,
And I think there's 3 bedrooms
there's been
and 1
an
bathroom.
accident with your grandfather.
I'll be on the next flight out.
Yeah, for real. Make it seem bigger on the inside.
Ah, Miss Roivas. I'm pleased to meet you. I trust you had a pleasant trip?
Yes, I suppose so, considering.
Yes, my condolences. This is most unpleasant. It's a shame we couldn't meet under brighter circumstances.
Yes, it is. Can we get this over with, please?
Of course, this way. But I must warn you, it's not a pleasant sight. I'm afraid there's not much to see.
Maybe, yeah.
Miss Roivas,
Just as kind of a
is that your grandfather, Edward?
cover, I guess.
Yes, it's him. He's wearing our family ring. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
seriously.
Why are you showing me this?
That's the world's
Can't you
scariest
check dental
basement.
records or something? What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It's my job, lady. You're the only living relative, and no, we can't check dental records. There's no head. Ah, none of this makes sense. There's no
Okay,
sign
it
of
just
intrusion, and
slips
there was
the
certainly a
fact
lot
that
of
the head's
force
missing in there.
I have never seen anything like this in my 20 years on the force. We have no evidence except for the body, and what's
Sweet.
left doesn't say much.
Be careful.
Ah, we don't have a single clue.
Well, you better find out who did this. I'm not leaving Rhode Island until you do. There must be some clue in this old mansion revealing what happened. I want answers.
So do I. I wish I had some.
2 weeks later. Shocked by her grandfather's mysterious death and frustrated at the incompetence of the local police, Alex vows to uncover the truth. She decides to search the mansion, the place where Edward conducted his research. If there was a tie to his past and possibly a tie to his murderer, it would be here. Trolls. Detail. Beautiful carriage clock. The hands appear to be stuck, yet the clock continues to tick. With the time permanently set to 3:33, there is a key in the back of the clock, presumably for winding it. Alex picks up the desk clock and pulls the key from it. However, there is something odd about the key. It isn't for winding it at all. It looks like a dresser key. Portraits of the ancestral Roy vessel line the foyer walls. Their faces reveal a dark, brooding edge. There is something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. Remember what to do first. A wooden plaque is fastened to the door, taking the place of the lock. A colored sigil is carved into the wood above a wide slot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow blade. Grand piano stands here, awaiting the hands of a decent musician. Unfortunately, Edward never really lived up to that description, and as such, the piano fell into disuse. Illustration features a collection of strange line designs. related to each other in cyclical manner. There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident. Crank socket is mounted in the telescope and appears to be linked to a mirror supported by a brass pedestal. Curious contraption to be sure. What purpose can it possibly serve? Should Alex adjust the mirror? No, not yet, because I don't remember. Brass frame mirror is set into the wall. The mirror's direction can be adjusted by means of two crankshafts set below it. A curious device is related to the telescope. That's a later thing. I'm pretty sure that's a later thing. In the warm glow of candlelight, the Roivas family tree hangs from the wall. Shadows flitter across its surface, obscuring the detail. If one looks closely, the family's secrets are revealed. Let me look closely. This looming grandfather clock seems to stand ominously in the corner, gazing on this empty room with an almost patriarchal air. Use left and right to adjust the clock hands. Should Alex adjust the clock hands? Well, we've seen 3:33 twice so far. A secret passage. Small shrine of candles. Their placement appears to be very deliberate, matching the etchings on the table and the wall's illustration. Candles are unlit. A diabolical drawing of a stack of human bodies, each one cemented into place. What twisted psyche could have executed this drawing? Though disturbing, it is meticulously rendered down to the subtlest detail. The precise anatomy of fractured bones and the convolutions of spines and ribs entwine into a mesmerizing sight. An ancient Roman weapon, a gladius, is on display above the fireplace mantle. Another token of eclectic junk. Well, give it to me. Just pull it right out of the case. This is a bizarre drawing of a Cyclopean city, its immense architecture bathed in an unnatural fog. The detail is incredible. As Alex studies it, she can almost imagine the city's inhabitants. Painting of a jungle-shrouded building. It seems to be a temple in Asia, perhaps from Thailand or Cambodia. Foreshadowing. This looks like some kind of mask. The face is serene in composure, with a faint hint of a smile tugging at the corners of the mouth and eyes, closed in deep meditation. The Gothic cathedral that you can't really see is silhouetted against a stark light. The image is vicious and devoid of subtlety. Every brushstroke echoes the spikes of the architecture, imbuing a violent feeling, as though the building itself is a harsh imposition on reality. A grim picture indeed. What this? An aged page set inside a glass frame hangs on the wall. An insane scribbling covers the page. Incomprehensible to Alex. Perhaps if Alex had some kind of tome, it could be deciphered. Where might I get a a second. A large leather-bound antique book rests upon the cluttered desk. Should Alex read the book? Of course you should read the book.
I had no knowledge of what was to come, nor did I care. How the knowledge changed me, it will also change you. As you read this, you will come to learn fear as I have. You too will come to understand, or you will perish. To think that once I could not see beyond the veil of our reality. To see those who dwell behind.
Dude, how could you
My
not
life
be
now
blind?
has purpose, for I have learned the frailty of flesh and bone.
Ancient
I
Persia.
was once a fool. Where is quies candamest? Where is conservandi? Facusatis aquae sumat, et animus eorum conferma. Pugna huis, dia sit modo prima multarum, si inceptum conficiamus.
Quam primum, Centurio Augustus.
Volo res
I would like to
militaris.
compliment you once more on your battle tactics. Our enemies did not have a chance.
It's the only time this game does that, where it dissolves from one language
Do you
into
believe
English.
that it really exists, Centurion?
I do not doubt our Emperor's beliefs, or his orders. But if we are to retrieve the artifact, then we must be strong and patient.
Big strong. Those markings, they're familiar. Oof. Were they really? I did not know that. I should pay more attention to the credits. That's awesome. Hello, by the way. Dais on the floor is finely crafted, inlaid with gold and gems that Pius can't identify. A strong linear design is situated in the middle and is equally unknown to the Roman soldier. That makes sense, though, since Silicon Knights did Twin Snakes, so they would have worked with David Hayter. Ladder leads into the dank heart of the labyrinth. Danger lurks beneath. Yet Pius' courageous resolve does not buckle. Get down that ladder. Ooh. Ooh. Stab, stab. Well, sanity's not an issue yet, I don't think. Pick it up. Pick up that strange granite block. Better save it. I have gotten too used to not saving. Yeah. Oh, it is not safe. Is there still an active enemy? Oh. Whack. A green one. All that head and limb removal, and it's the one thrust that does them in. Bars across the door block Pius's exit from the room. Probably done on purpose. What does it mean? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I might I might do all three and then but not like straight in a row. Ow. First time getting hit. Yeah, that would be cool. Mantle roll. Wee. Oh wow, really? That's awesome. Pius, you must prove your worth by destroying this statue that looks a lot like you. And just now doing the combat tutorial. I did it. I destroyed it. Yeah, that is true. Most of the enemies are a little on the slow side. A button is attached to a small pylon softly illuminates the room. Bizarre energy seems to radiate from it. Push the big giant glowy button. It's decide time. Who do I want my enemy to be? I think I'm gonna go with Ulyaoth, because he's my favorite voice actor. Yeah, he really does. Shaped like a delicate dome, a pale blue statuette floats gracefully above the pedestal. Should Pius claim the artifact? Take it! Finders keepers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. I think that's right. Oh no, what happened? Skelly man.
Eons have passed since then, and I have learned much. All at once.
Oh no. Oh no. That's awful.
Universe all made sense under the transcending power of Ulyaoth. No mountain too high. No city too far. Face me, and you shall surely perish.
It's quite a threat. I have acquired the Tome of Eternal Darkness.